is not taking the traditional, and not respectfully, but the American model back into India. It's very strategically planned. We've got 1.4 billion people in India. It was the 5th largest when we started this some time ago. They're now the 4th largest economy, just overtaken Japan. Statistics show in the next 6 to 12 months they'll overtake Germany and become the 3rd largest economy on the planet. We've had the fastest rollout of smartphones in any country. We're going in with a digital model, backed by Infosys. I was on a call last week with Andrew P, as we call him, who's heading up India. And he said, Cameron, with the amount of money they've invested with Infosys, there will not be a better e-commerce experience. When the company announced that India would open in November last year, and all they said was it'll open in 2025. It's been a long time coming. Some of you know we went on a holiday over there in 2017, 2019. And in 2022-23, a group of us went over to Provo, Utah about this. But when the decision was made, or the announcement was made that you had to be of Indian origin to do business back in there, it shut out the rest of us. And the way that we've approached this is we are now only competing against the Indian community. When you understand that the market is shut for 12 months for the founding distributors or the founding community that launched the 5 different products, and then the way that the company has built a purpose-built Indian plan. It's done on rupiah. There's no sales volume. It is made for the Indian market, but more importantly, we are entering the 4th largest beauty market on the planet, which is currently $21 billion. It's going to be a $34 billion market by 2028 and a $43 billion market by 2032, the largest beauty market on the planet. When you put that in with the strategic approach of the products that we're going in there, anchored by the LumiSmart and the Galvanic Smart, and you look at the growth in that segment, the fastest growing segment, the fastest growing part of that segment is in-home beauty devices. Then when you look at the wellness market, it's almost a $70 billion market, it will be by 2030. The weight management market in India is going to triple in the next 6 years. These are the fastest growing consumer markets on the planet. We are entering those 2 markets with 2 individual products, anchored by the Prism. The company started with H, did over $800 million in India last year. When you look at the fact from an Indian's perspective living outside of the country, that you get to bring this brand back in India. It's not about selling products, as Graham said. Graham couldn't sell $15 million worth of product. It's about introducing this brand back into the Indian community via Infosys. And as soon as you mention Infosys in the Indian community, it's instant credibility, everyone knows them. They're coming in with a digital approach into the 2 fastest markets on the planet, with an anchor that can guarantee or prove that the products are working. And for 6 months, the Indian brand rep and above from outside has limited competition. I believe you put all of those perspectives in, all of those points in one box, it is an enormous opportunity for the Indian community. And we've been very successful. It's been a long journey. It's been a relationship journey. There's some photos up there of the trip when we travelled to Provo, Utah back in 2022, 23. There was a bit of a false start again. And we've built this as a team, as a community, with the sole goal of being the best team in the Indian community, because we're only competing against other Indians in our space at the moment. I'm not competing against the Mr. Parks of the world, the Mr. Ganagaris of the world, and the World Hatfields of the world. And if you look globally, at the moment there are limited access points. We've got some awesome operators in this room. I don't believe anyone has seen a bigger opportunity sitting in the seat of an Indian OCI today. And you can see on the screen there, our first run's been pretty good. On the left-hand side, I've got Dr. Naveen Samana, who's a plastic surgeon, sitting in the front row today. He's introduced Tina, who's a pharmacist. I've got my mate in the middle, Nathan, who's not an OCI, but part of the community. enigma property developer. And then as we move to the left-hand side, we've got Dr. Amul, who's a scientist. We've got product engineers. We have been able to join the dots for the community to show them that we're not one of those things. And we saw this morning, every time we hear some information about the company or what's happening in India, it's better than we first anticipated. We will be $1 billion market in India. I might get in trouble, I was told not to swear too today. But I ask all of you, who is your doctor? Who's your dentist? Who's your pharmacist? All of us know Indians. Take yourself out of the equation and what it's about you and put yourself in their shoes. And they get to participate in the fastest growing two consumer markets on the planet, which is the wellness and the beauty market in India. Digitally, the way the community, someone was talking, I think it was Jeff earlier, was talking about the younger generation of the AI and the technology. The average age in India is 28. 65% of the community is 35 years or younger. They've never rewound anything. They want everything instantly. The company has designed a customer experience around that. So I better wind this up because I'm over my 5 minutes. I'm happy to chat to anyone individually. But I would like now to call on all the brand reps to come to the stage, please. Indian eligible brand reps. Come on, please. Big round of applause. First of all, we've got Tina from Queensland, who's a pharmacist.
Hi everyone, my name is Tina. I am a pharmacist, as Hannah told everyone. Look, Nu Skin is just, everyone's been talking about the products, the business, and everything joined together. Going to India is so powerful. Like Ham said, the biggest market that's untapped at the moment, I would say, and I'm very, very excited to take this amazing product range to India and launch Nu Skin there.
Alfina?
Hi, my name is Alfie. I'm a retired GP. Why Nu Skin? I was at the peak of my ill health when my husband introduced Nu Skin to me through Karen Miller's. I was very skeptical. I needed papers, I needed clinical research. Well, I found that after about maybe 6 months or so, unknown to Karen, who thought I was using the products already. But anyway, used all the products, I've used so many supplements, and I'm standing here as a testimony of the product. So I'm so excited to take this to India. So excited.
Background in accountancy and beauty.
Yes, I'm Minal, I'm from Queensland. And thank you, Alison, for giving me this opportunity to share about the products. So I use the Lumi Spa in my salon, and and my clients are loving the products. And I'm so excited to share this in India with my friends and family. And I think Lumi Spa will do really, really well in India.
Dr. Moore, scientist.
Thanks, Cameron. Hi everyone, my name is Amol. So I'm a technologist with a scientist as an experience and also an academic experience as well. So my why Nu Skin? Of course, the products and the innovation, I'm just, super impressed. And it also, it's not, in addition to the business, it also gives the opportunity to really serve well, and make a real positive difference to people's lives. So it's, it sort of meets all those sort of things that you do good, you have fun doing this, and it yeah, it just makes a makes a wonderful experience as well. So I'm really looking forward to the India launch and helping as many people as I can. Thank you.
Nice product
Hi,
engineer.
my name is Nilesh Gaikwade. Originally from India. I live in Melbourne for the last 10 years or so. So I make a difference to people's lives by technology and engineering, and the way I do that is developing medical devices, complex class 2, class 3 medical devices, something like Prism. And looking at what Steve has presented in the last couple of days, I can clearly see that it is not just innovation, but it is step change innovation. And I think that's the journey that I would like to bring everybody from India, empower them and help them get to the next level from wellness and health. So that's my
Hi, so I did have the honor to going to Utah with Cameron, and it was just wonderful to sit with every scientist, including Joseph, Stephen, and the phenomenal science behind it. My background's in psychology, I did my master's in accounting, I'm a clinical neuropractitioner, very successful entrepreneur. But this opportunity, and like we said, it's not a business, it's about the difference that we're going to make in the lives that people are calling out for and that they don't know. And if we, the few people in this world, can spread this news, I can definitely tell you that we're going to be saving many, many lives. So this isn't just about us Indians, this is about us working as one, collectively, for the purpose that He's created us for, right? Amen.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Lina Riggs. I am Chinese. But I'm so glad to be in this team and also standing on the platform. My background, I've been here for 20 years and I was a theatre nurse. And then I'm in the real estate, same like Cameron before. So now I'm looking for Nu Skin as a different platform for helping people, for achieving financial freedom and financial security. And the most important thing, to engaging with the different culture communities.
Thank you. Dr. Naveen.
Thank you, Cameron. My name is Naveen. I'm a plastic surgeon in Sydney. Cameron invited me to be part of the team many months ago, and as a part of that introduction, he asked me to have a chat to the chief scientist, George Chang. And we had a long conversation, about 45 minutes, and it was very insightful because we like to evaluate products through science and evidence, and it was very interesting to see what research is behind each of these products, and in particular the LumiSpa has a lot of other functions that makes a lot more sense, particularly with the lymphatic function and improving lymphatic flow in the face, which is a very important part. So we're excited to be part of this team, and we thank Cameron, because products can only be as good as the people, but with Cameron supporting him, joining the team together, it makes a lot of sense. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, my name is Chandra Sundararajan. I'm the CEO of Business School. I've been an academic in the education industry, not like doctor. Right? I didn't know much about anything about skin. Even Cameron asking me to come into this business model, it has taken me a while, but I'm a newbie to Nu Skin, and I've been for 6-7 months. I can see big differences. I'm using Meta, to be honest, that's what it is. And I used to have degenerative arthritis in my hands, and that is literally reduced. The reason it is reduced, I don't complain. I don't tell my wife it's complaining. It's just, I'm okay. And I have to give you an example that a couple of weeks ago we did order for an 8-pack. I had to get to qualify to this stage here today, and I had to order the 8-pack, which is whatever points it was. It was delayed by a couple of days in receiving them. And for 2 or 3 days I didn't have those tablets, and I could feel the pain was coming back. And I feel that, okay, that is helping me. And that was a clear evidence of something is really helping. And we got this Prism now, which can show you and give you a showcase of what's deficient in your body. I mean, that is a new technology, and I think a Nu Skin is more adaptive, innovative, evolutionary. And that's what we're here for. Thank you.
I'm so nervous, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
This is my first time on the stage. I'm here because of my team, Maz, Catherine, Jeff. I'll give all the credit to them because they've inspired me. And my background is I'm a beauty therapist and I'm in the education of beauty therapy and in the process of setting up a beauty college. So when Maz approached me with this opportunity, I was a bit skeptical and I had heard a lot about networking marketing. But then I saw how it can help me taking this opportunity in India, and I've got a background where a lot of people spoke about this when you're an immigrant and you're on your own and struggling in that phase. And I was looking for an opportunity in my life. With my background, I was always, wanted to do something in beauty. And now I have this goal of mine that I'm going to help a lot of people in beauty industry so that they can do something for their families and their kids. So that's my whole goal with being Nu Skin. Thank you.
Thank you. Round of applause from Priscilla.
I just want to say one thing, that if you're talking about leadership, this gentleman has worked 24/7 round the clock since 2020. So, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.